Okay. Okay. I think we are good. It was a lot of messing around with settings and stuff to try and get this up and running again. So we are going to just take a nice, slow, easy night. All right. So I did see that Drain Sim had an update. It looks like there might be some new levels, as well as some patches. So let us see what's come out.
Status update. The industrial district has been drained. The leaks are sealed, the water is moving again, and the route towards the city is finally open. Which means one thing.
We have two.
Is heading into the big city next. Downtown's still a mess. The main subway station is completely flooded. Platforms are underwater. Trains are out. And yeah, most subway lines are basically not a thing right now.
Okay.
So yeah, nobody's getting to work. Huge tragedy.
What do we say?
There's a high capacity pump system down there that would boost the drain.
Oh, industrial district I've already done. So this is the very first one.
It's off. The utility room is flooded, so nobody can reach it. The manholes at the entrances were left open. Great combination. So until someone deals with that, the station's staying a swimming pool. And until then...
So it's only got one new mission. But I'll take it. Let's see what I got to work with. No, I'm not redoing everything. I was looking at stuff. So I've got 4 generators. Your basic tools. Bucket I've never use. Don't need any regular pumps. Don't use lights. 6 inflatable barriers. And 5 Mark V pumps. Oh, so it is. Huh. Looks like my screen's black everywhere. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Look better to you there? Awesome. Alright, so I had been working my way up to make some decent money. I upgraded to the flatbed truck, and I've been working to increase some of my equipment. All that said, we have 1 new map. Only 1, but hey, I'm happy with it. Let's just get on into it. Downtown Station. Oh, there's a built-in pump. That's nice. It's a good note to have. Loading, loading, loading. Still the game is loading. Loading, loading, loading. I'm wet. This rain just isn't stopping and everything is flooding. Here we... Okay. What have we got here? Maybe a broken water feature? I don't think we have to do much there. I think most of our concern is going to be in here. So let's take a look. I don't think I want to go in there. Right now I'm just getting the layout. Is there a drain in here? That's probably the pump to get everything out. So I need this stuff drained first. Then we'll go down in there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, probably nasty. I wouldn't trust any sewers to swim in, honestly. Ah. Looks like we just have a nice little drain here. I guess that doesn't want to go in, so we'll just say that's good enough. Come on, turn on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put a second one there. Let it drain out quick. Hopefully. Alright. Now let's see. We have drains that are clogged up down here. What's the situation? Yep, there we go. Hold on one second. Another one around here somewhere. There we go. I didn't think the trains were running. That could possibly be a hazard. Guess I can't do much about that right now. Yeah, this nice green water, I'm sure that's great for my health, even with the waders on. Alright, let's see how this pump room's doing. Not too bad. Is this something I can interact with? No, I don't want to climb it. That's not what I meant by interact. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do in here. Oh, maybe this? Yeah. Alright, there we go. So, on off, activate pump to boost drain efficiency. So we've got that going. go ahead and pick up another these. Now let's see if it's possible to get some of these to get this up into this drain. Perfect. And I'm certain that some cities it would be even worse than whatever nice pixel game this is. I'm not going to guess which one's going to be the worst. Oh, did I put you too low? There we go. All right. All right. Oh God, yes. At least this is a nice, well-lit place. It's not too dingy. So, let's go ahead and find some of these other drains. Really get this stuff pumped out. Did I just hear a sailing bird? Oh God, it sounds like a sailing bird. Great. Okay, here we go. I hear the running water. But that might just be the water feature there. Wonder if there's going to be any broken pipes for me to fix. Alright. Right, I don't see any trains. Guess I can't get quite enough yet to get that train. It's... Alrighty. Looks like maybe a couple over more this way. Perfect. Looks like one more on this side, and then we can try not to get hit by a very wet train. I've seen one train come through roughly on this side. See anything? Let's go. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you hanging out and talking for a little bit. It's always nice to have some extra people. One of these days I will optimize my screens to be able to see chat better without having to lean forward. Yep, there's a lot of that floating garbage. You'd think with the flooding, it might have helped with some graffiti too. But we can't get that lucky, can we? Alright, here we go with that. You have a great weekend as well. And thanks again for stopping in. Alright. Oh, we got a broken pipe over that way. Oh, lovely. I don't think you can drown in this game, which is very beneficial. Alright, I need to get another... generator over here. Alright, let's see. No trains. Good to go. Although I should probably test what happens if you do get hit by a train. Nothing else for the realism. Alright, that's still... Is one of these just not on? The hell? I'm not... It looks like that's working. My sound... I can't hear that too well over some of the other stuff. Doesn't look like these are... Alright, so it's off. Should be on. There we go. Don't know what was going on there, but... Oh, most likely it got flooded out at some point. That's exactly what happened. And I set you on top of... That works. That's not sketchy at all. Definitely OSHA approved. You know what? Next one, I'm just running across. If I get hit by a train, then we'll find out what happens. There we go. There we go. We've got all those sorted out. keep these drains clear and doing their job. Wonder if we can get in on these lower ones yet. There's apparently a lot over this way. Here we go. This is really a bad spot to be if there's a train coming. Alrighty. I'm assuming that's what the walkways up here are for. Do I actually get to walk it up? Yeah, I do. That's nice. That kind of sucks. I wish it would just not let you jump over the railing instead of graying it out. I'd like to be able to see. Oh well. Out of bounds is out of bounds. Alright. Right. There you are. A little further. Here we go. All right. Any I missed over here? Doesn't look like it. Something just cleared. What? Can I fix the ceiling bird? Is that possible? I keep hearing the squeak. The beep. I keep hearing it. All right. No, I probably don't need to worry about these ones anymore, but just the principle of the thing. Keep it all clean. Oh, I just saw... There we are. Now let's see. A couple more here. And we'll start redistributing our pumps. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Alright, no more water going in there. Oh, so close. Turn that off. This should be... There we go. Help make sure nothing else goes on down those stairs. I think we're good there. Come on, I'm trying to aim down in here. Alright, so we've got almost all that done. Let's go check on this and see if we can get these pumps working too. Oh, that's already done. Awesome. Then do we even need to do anything else except for keep these things clean? Platform's good. It's just the rails that need to finish up. There you go. Those pumps actually help quite significantly on the drain speed. I'm rather impressed by that. Let's see. You hope they have a good mold remediation crew coming after it. Yeah, you know, that'd be nice, but this is a subway. Therefore, I assume that that mold is just part of the experience. Alright, what do we have left? Northbound rails inside. Okay, so that's on the verge. That should be fine. Alright, so it's pretty much all done. Just waiting for the last bits to drain. Alright, so this new level is... It's nice because it introduces a couple new aspects. Specifically with getting those pumps going. There we go. Let's see. What was the time it wants us to beat? Oh, 5 stars at 20 minutes. First try is pretty close. I'll take it.
And that's it for now. If recent history has taught us anything, it's that our plunger-equipped hero is not done yet. We'll be here when the next disaster conveniently resolves itself.
Yeah, I mean,
soon.
So one of the updates is that you get this monthly leaderboard trophies shelf. Don't know how that works. It'd be nice if you could actually make use of the trailer to add in additional stuff. But yeah, everything's done. Oh, hey, they updated this to actually show your time on each level, as well as how you rank amongst friends or globally. That's nice. Wow. Is that 6 minutes and 15 seconds for beating the Church Canal Breach? That's impressive. Alright, so what do we think? Do we want to go ahead and... Oh, I don't want to play again. No. I did not plan to come into here. I was just going to go take a look at what tools I could buy. Back to garage. It's nice that you can back out after, while it's still loading.
Now, if recent history has taught us anything, it's that our plunger-equipped hero is not done yet. We'll be here when the next disaster conveniently resolves itself. More updates soon.
Yeah, I do think it is still in early development. So, let's go ahead and shop for some tools. I've got... I'd say I'd have enough inflatable barriers at the moment. Let's get at least 6 of those pumps. Ideally, I'd like 8 because I've got 4 generators. But, for now, let's go ahead and get one more of these. Nope. Go ahead and update this to have all of my pumps. Alright, oh, I have a trophy. Oh, alright. So each time I do a mission, I'm gonna get a trophy. Interesting. What do you think? Should I play another round and go back to an older thing, try and get 5 stars, or call it there for this game and maybe try something else? It was suggested to me to play a... Alright, I'm good with one more. Let's go for mission select. Let's see. How close was I on this? Yeah, let's go with the industrial district. I'm sure I can get much better at that one. Alright. No, why are you in the tutorial? What is going on?
Catastrophic landslide that has blocked all access roads. This extended isolation has prevented emergency vehicles from
I don't want the tutorial. I was going to industrial. And it's not letting me hold a skip. What's going on? That was strange.
And that's it for now. If recent history has taught us anything, it's that our plunger-equipped hero is
You
not
want an
done
industrial
yet.
district?
We'll be here when the next disaster conveniently resolves
Got everything
itself.
we want.
More updates soon.
Alright, let's try this again. It'd almost be nice if we could have some sort of cart to add along additional pumps and generators. Granted, having done construction, I know for a fact that one cart and one generator, that shit's heavy up a steep slope. Let's go ahead and get you and you first. All right. Now this mission, the main thing is basically all of them, honestly. Finding the drains and getting those cleared up. But this one, you've got to go all over the place just to get everything drained right. I think there was a way to turn off. There we go. Right. Yeah, by the end of this particular round, it's just going around the industrial square, making sure everything's continuing to drain. Oh, what did I... There it is. The flashlight helps sometimes, but when it comes to trying to look into the water, it can really be detrimental. So normally I'd use the shovel here, but don't have the space. So we're just going to do that. That'll work for now. Let's see. The flashlight's really good, especially when it comes to like nighttime. I've turned off the setting that lets it continue raining while the game's going, but it still shifts from day to night. All right. Nothing that way. Let's move on over here. Wait. That's right. I think it normally is raining, because this is, so Drain Sim is basically a bunch of massive storms come through and just everywhere in the area floods. So the tutorial is you cleaning out your own flooded street and house, and then you decide to put your new skills to work, and you just go to other areas that are flooded. And you're just a good Samaritan, doing what you can to help out. Let's see. No more. So in most of these times, you are still dealing with rain coming down, but it doesn't tend to actively impact how the flooding takes place. There are some areas where you'll have flood waters raining down and you have to put up barriers or dig out where the dig out a channel to let it run. But the rain itself doesn't tend to do too much. It can impact the visibility, which is why I just decided to have it off. Right. It's not going to help much at the moment. It's all going to flood back in here, but once the water levels go down out here, they'll help keep pushing everything out. Actually, I have a small idea I want to do for that. So one thing I realized at some point and just never actually implemented is instead of attaching these to just a pump, can I actually run these over to a fire hose? And that'll fill up on its own. Uh, let's see. Alright, how's our drains doing over here? Already getting gunked up. Let's knock that one out. I was hoping to... Oh, that's weird. It's not turning back on. This is strange. Having malfunctioning equipment. There we go. Oh, thanks for coming on back in. I'm trying to get to where I'm consistent, but there's just a lot going on with life and everything right now, so trying to kind of take it a little easy. All right. That should get that cleared out pretty good. Let's move on to the next. Alrighty. This is kind of an odd one because it slopes to be deeper way over here. So any little bit of angle you can get helps. Oh, crap. Wrong. Here we go. I don't think... maybe I do need to. I might come back here with an inflatable barrier just to keep that water out. Might or might not be necessary. I don't even remember what the timed goal to get 5 stars in this one is. Just gonna do my best. There we go. Alright. That should be good for a bit. Let's check this over here. Another thing I've noticed is that a lot of times water can get caught up inside these tires and other just random things inside some of these areas. So it's a good idea to vacuum out your tires. All right. Just finish up this last little bit of water. We should get a green. I was hoping to get the all clear green and in there, but doesn't look like we quite got to it. There we go. Alright, let's move on. We'll let that drain. See if anything else needs help. And this is what I was talking about with just constantly going in circles to make sure these are clear. Everything's got... It just takes so much time for this water to go through. Honestly, this level would be great to have that, those pumps, like in the, subway. It's done. Let's let that do its thing. How are we looking in here? Perfect. Now at this point, I could probably just let everything do its own thing and it would all drain away on its own. But I think it's time to swap out some of my stuff for Squeegee. See if I can't help it along a little bit. Oh. Not missing one of these massively plugged up drains would be fantastic. I'm assuming I got this one too. Yep. Alright. That should help this area drain a lot quicker. Alrighty. Doesn't look like the squeegee's going to help much here yet. Honestly, I don't even know if this raking these little spots does too much yet, but it's all I really have to do at this point. This loading yard's completely done. West Junction's almost done. Yeah, in here is done. East Junction's almost done. Just letting these drains finish it up. Alright. I think in here was done as well. Yeah? Yeah. And I'm so used to, like, some spillover coming back and causing you to have to re-vacuum spots, especially in the convenience store, is terrible for that. You'll finish up one area, you'll start to go away, and it'll re-flood back in if you're not careful. Really don't know how much this helps when everything's already basically flooded over the height of that drain. Let's just go ahead and start pushing shit. That is one thing this game does really well, is the water texture and everything is so nice. They put a lot of effort into this. I mean, they did a very good job with the buildings and the architecture. It's not super realistic, but it looks good. And then the water flow and physics. I don't know how much work they put into it. I just know how long it takes my computer to load up all the water and physics for some of these maps. I would not be surprised if that's half the data right there. Well, one of these spots just finished up while I'm working over here. Oh. Give me 1 second, please. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get these cleared up and have them draining as efficiently as possible. And then since this one's so close to being done, I'll make a quick look over and see. Shit, I'm lost. Where the hell? Yeah, let's just see how everything else is going. West Junction. I think that's still for over there, so... Yep, that's the end of that map. Oh, I forgot about this. Shit. Alright. Well, there goes my ability to do decent at getting this timeline done. Where's my truck at? Alright. I think I can... Yep, let's do that. There's the extension cord. We do not want to be missing that. All right. And if I remember right, this one also tips further down that way. So. Let's just start off with a couple over here. No, don't go over the stuff, you piece of crap. Some of these routing options could definitely use some updating. Right. Get those going, and then we'll set up that. And that. And then we'll come back with another generator and a few of the inflatable walls. It'd be nice not to forget where I have my truck again. There it is. We should be good. Great. Fill you up. That's practically the whole way. That should be fine. Come on. There we go. Come on. Why are you not attaching? Oh, maybe it's not as low over here as I thought it was. Yeah, that's still okay. I'm happy to section it out. Why am I doing it over here? Oh. Yeah, for a game that I believe is still in early access, this is really a well-made game. I highly recommend Train Sim to anyone. I've had a lot of games I thought, oh, a simulator. not particularly into those, but this is a really good one. Makes you think you're not just doing... I guess you are kind of just doing the same thing over and over, but it's almost like a puzzle each time. It's not... It's not sitting there at checkout. Yes, thank you, hon. Alright. Well, it says service alley was done, and now it's saying it's not. So let's make sure. Dresden. Please don't go running after the cat. That. And hopefully these two will suck everything up and get them out here. Honestly, doing this section with different barriers might just be the game plan from now on. That seems to have been rather efficient. Has there been a drain here the whole time, and of course I missed it. Night is not my night for keeping an eye on those drains. With chasing tornadoes, it's always going the wrong way. Tonight in Drain Sim, it's missing the actual drains. Oh boy. Let's see, how are these things doing? Alright, how's that? So it goes back that way. Oh yeah, no, I tend to laugh at myself quite often, especially for just stupid things. I know it says the straight is clear, but it keeps bouncing back and forth, so I'm not going to trust that to stay clear, unless I keep the drains clear. Alright. Excuse me. It is amazing just how much gunk builds up on these even when the trains are done being used much. Yeah, now we're just at the final bit of it. right. How's this doing over here? Should get the green notification any moment now. Didn't get a green, but it crossed out the name, so I will take that as a win. I guess it's time to go get that squeegee again. Alright. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit low energy today. It has... I'm definitely feeling it at this point. No, keeping the streetlights on until the sun's actually up would help a little bit more. Cheapskate city people not wanting to spend money on electricity. Yeah, a 24 case of Mountain Dew, that's exactly what my heart needs. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I did a shit job in my timing on that one. Alrighty.
And that's it for now. If recent history has taught us anything, it's that our Plundery Quid hero is not done yet. We'll be here when the next disaster conveniently resolves itself. More updates soon.
Alright, so the wife has made a request for a different game. Now, she put that request on hold when we saw the new map out for this, but I think it's time to give it at least a little bit of a shot. And so now we are going to play a game called Crime Scene Cleaner. So give me a little bit to set that up, and let's try something new. Alrighty. Let us move this over to my main screen and we should be good to go. Alrighty, so I have been told that not only is this a little bit of just cleanup, but you also get to play a little bit of detective. And before I forget, let me change my stream titles. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, you know what? I would like to play Left 4 Dead. I don't have it on the PC yet, but it is available on the PC for I think only 15
You
bucks.
can work hard through
So I
your
will
whole
probably be
life,
getting Left 4 Dead and Left 4
but
Dead 2 at some
sometimes
point.
even that's not enough. When a person struggles to make ends meet, it's easy to become desperate. As it turns out, one short call can hold the power to change it all. But the question is,
Oh, thanks,
should you really
Penny.
take it?
Yeah, no, this is just a nice, relaxing, fun stream.
Kowalski,
I'm definitely not pushing myself, but thank you for the concern. Have you been having fun with breaking down a lot of other
I'm here.
videos? I haven't seen any of your stuff recently. I've just been too busy.
Needed to bail. I have to be cautious.
Are you serious? We had a deal.
Just go to apartment 23. I hid the key near the door. You won't miss it. Money is inside. Fine.
Son of a...
Okay.
Is that how you raised your son, Paul?
Go to apartment 23. I'm assuming... Oh, awesome. I've been behind on some of Leaflet's music, so I definitely should do that. And thank you, Lurking Doe, for the lurk. Now, let's see. Where is... This is a lovely, lovely apartment building here. Okay. So we got the nice gentrification notice. Dear tenants, you are required to vacate the building within 90 days. This housing estate was sold to Luth LS Development Group and will soon be transformed into an exclusive residential complex. Residents who resist will be forcefully removed and will face criminal liability.
In other words,
Lovely.
you're too poor to live here.
The fact that I get to dispose of the bodies and the beginning of this means my original assumption that I was cleaning up after the police investigation and maybe helping the police out is very wrong.
The key should be here somewhere.
Alright. Ooh, can we play darts? I see the dart here. Okay, kind of. It does not seem to want to stick. Alright. To the mindless moron living here, I am so sick of you. Sick of hearing this hippie music every single night. Sick of all of your shady-looking friends banging on your door and discussing things loudly in the hallway. You're making my life a living hell.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough neighborhood from what I see.
Well, I mean, that's not passive-aggressive at all. It's nice and friendly. Don't know why we need a crime scene cleaner over here. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think I've seen parts of some of the Leaflets videos there. I haven't actually gotten into see that. And let's see. You're only seeing the top right half of the screen. Let me take a look at this. I see what happened. Somehow after I got out of OBS, it expanded out the game view. Alright, so I guess I need to find a key. I do not remember where I was told the key would be. Alright, same eviction notice. Alright. No key here. There's the key. But throwing that worked a lot better than throwing the dart.
That's where he put it.
All right. Location, dealer's apartment. I'm supposed to collect payment, dispose of the bodies, and then in the apartment, wipe all the blood, get rid of trash, collect evidence, and move furniture back to its place. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and take that. So left on the D-pad, it's okay. Well, let's just work our way on in. nothing like mopping a wall. Oh, okay. I've got it too bloody now. Let's see. How do I... I guess that's realistic. You can't just keep on mopping and mopping. You've got to actually clean up your stuff at some point. So... there we go. Oh, so yeah, I do use OBS. It was just, it's hidden behind other stuff. Oh, crap. Let's try not to spill all my stuff again. Alright. That works significantly better. Alright, do we have any more blood on the wall? Does not look like it. Alright, so it looks like everything is just... you're on the sink now. Wipe all the blood. Only 14%. Alright, I'm definitely missing something. Ah. Yep, that explains why there's only 14%.
Signed up for this.
Well, rub-a-dub-dub. Let me... okay, it's saying to go ahead and use right trigger to collect, but it's not letting me do that. I'll just stick with this for now. Oh, there's a cleaner sense? Interesting. Oh, I'm leaving footprints now too? Yep, shit. Alright, so definitely be careful not to step inside the stuff.
I need to talk to you.
All
Just
right.
do it over the phone? No, we can't. Stop sneaking around and drag your ass over here. Easy, bro. I am on my way. I'm waiting.
Now one of them is dead and the other one is screwed.
Okay, cool. This is definitely, I didn't really have any expectations coming into this game, except for being told a little bit about it. So, Everything here is a learn as I go. Oh, I did not mean to punch that. Oh, I don't want to... How'd I put the stuff away? You know what? Hold on. There's supposed to be a body somewhere in here. I haven't seen a body yet. Oh, there's the body.
Death. Allegedly self-defense.
That is a lot of blood for just one body. All right. So I guess it doesn't want me to throw stuff away. That seems mostly clean.
That guy was clearly missing a screw.
Overcoming aggression. By good old Ted Bundy there. All right, yeah. I don't think that helped him out. No, I wanted to interact with
At
that.
this point, might as well sell some drugs on the side.
Well, yeah, if I'm cleaning up dead bodies, what's a little bit of drugs? No. Oh, I want to see what that authorized personnel only thing is. Does it not let me... I guess it doesn't let me take a look at it. Alright. Put you there for now. Yeah, that doesn't help, I don't think. Yeah, I think I've messed that up a little bit. I've stacked two cushions inside of each other. Let's see. No, it just lets me grab stuff to throw away. So kind of like this, it looks like. Alright, so only for small broken stuff. Everything else it wants me to clean and put away. Let's go ahead and just... Is there a spot to dump this out? Oh, I guess if I said they were automatically drains. Volcano. I kind of want to know what that volcano book or magazine's about. Well, besides volcanoes, obviously. I mean, if it's science about them, or if that's... Yeah, that would be nice. If it's science or a story about volcanoes, I'm kind of interested in that. And it's too bad I can't actually pick that particular thing up to read it. Yes. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think that worked. The most blood I've had to clean up has typically been things like on clothes or things from a bloody nose or broken tooth or something. I haven't had to deal with too much in the large amounts. Wondering if he said that I should use a sponge because of the carpeting here, or there was another reason for it. Oh god, how's it going to have me clean up the body? I don't think I want to be carrying a full-on body out the whole way. I doubt this game is going to have me dismembering either. Granted, this is a mature rated game, I think. Okay, Penny. Thanks for stopping in for a bit. Oh. I always appreciate games that when you're cleaning, especially a large amount or specific sections, it gives you a little notification when you actually finish up that area.
Something is blocking the way.
Okay. How do you manage to get blood splatter all the way up there when there's supposed to be a table here? I know how blood works. I've watched enough of those various true crime things to kind of get the idea of how that's going to happen, but it'd be really interesting if a game designer worked with blood splatter expert or something, make a game like this. Give that extra realism. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Granted, Great. Okay, there's too much blood in this. So let's go ahead and empty it out and get fresh bucket. What we were told is that the significant amount of stabbings were in self-defense. So that would, in theory, put the other person at being possibly injured quite significantly as well. I don't know how much I'd believe it, but that's the story we were told. I'd say I'm just here to do my job, but apparently I'm supposed to investigate this all as well.
There. No one will even notice.
That. That there. Oh, interesting. It even makes a noise when... like a guitar noise when you hit it against stuff. Looks like they needed to water their plants a little bit. That's not gonna be much help. Oh, do these maybe go over here? There we go. Are we... Oh, that's right. We're missing the one. Perfect. Everything in here seems to be in order now. Let's move on to the next room.
He kicked the habit himself, but hasn't stopped pushing the product.
Oh, good for him. He at least kicked the habit himself a little bit. Theoretically.
And yet no fun was had.
Let's see, I might be late tonight. Sorry. Why? You on a date or something? No. Just gonna buy some weed and have fun. Alright, see you tomorrow. That's not a whole lot going on. As someone who never partook, I'd rather, Oh, I guess there's a cooldown. There's a couple spots here. Ah, yes, it would help to put that away.
I'm slowly growing tired of this.
Oh, crap. Alright, so we're still missing that one cushion. Making sure it didn't end up out here. And it would probably help to make sure that bloodstain gets cleaned up as well. Alright. That all seems good. Everything in here seems good. I think that's it for there. There's that cushion. Let's go ahead and put that away, and I think that ends this room. Nothing too interesting there, although why you have towels in that little dresser thing, I don't understand. All right. Doesn't seem like any of that's on this side. Ah, yes. We do not want to miss the nice decorations. Oh, great. I knocked over my blood bucket. Alright. Well, I watered the cactus. Don't know if it needed it, but I did. Alright. Looks like the animations for some of these things are a little off. Especially the mop. Okay. Like, it should be mopping, but it's just showing the water movement. And slowly getting bloodier. Is this one still early access, or is this a full game? Do you know? Alright, so I can't eat the pizza.
Need to empty the trash can first.
Okay. Interesting. That's kind of nice.
Time for a bag swap.
Think. All right. It's a nice little list of drugs for people.
Tyler
I'll
owed
take
him a
that.
lot of money. That's what the beef was about.
Yeah, that's just what I want. I want to collect the murder weapon. Well, I guess it's my job. I don't see anything too interesting in there. So,
Damn, he's heavy. What now? I guess I put him in my trunk.
I really hope no one sees me do this. Well, yeah, and I also don't expect something that's in early access to always continue to get updates and releases. I've seen too many games that say early access, but they haven't been updated in 2 or 3 years.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not conspicuous at all. That, pickup trucks are great for many things. Hiding the body in the back of them is not one of those. Oh God. Could you imagine being an actual crime scene cleaner for the police or something as your job? Yeah, I have no idea. You thought I was... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what my job is, because part of this seems to be covering it up, but I also seem to be investigating it. So, like, obviously this is not a professional truck to go and clean up after the cops investigate. No, I'm doing the investigating. I'm going to assume I'm part of some sort of criminal organization, and one of our level people just got popped. That's why I'm here. I'm just taking... God damn it. No, I just work for Gentleman Johnny Marcone. And I'm here to figure out what happened. That's all. It'd be really great if I could just stop spilling blood everywhere. Okay.
I know a guy who might help me with it.
I am curious how I'm going to actually sell these drugs. If I have to do that, or if I just, as he said, know a guy. I hand it off to him and make X amount. Wow, that's a great storage spot for your pizza. Yeah, you know, Marcone, he's typically pretty good about the benefits. Let's fill this up one more time because I'm an idiot. And then hopefully we finish up the last little bit. Let's not put it in the doorway.
At least he didn't screw me over.
Investigate. Oh, motherfucker, that's dripping. That shit had better have come with a really good tip. Oh. All right.
What the hell happened up there? What the actual fuck?
Yep.
Seems like our guy had another hobby.
Guess we get to...
But if cops were to come sniffing around, I could get in trouble.
Oh, yeah, now I've got multiple bodies like I'm the serial killer. No, I'm just the janitor. Oh, I do enjoy the fact that I can just come to the back of my truck, toss them in, and they auto-wrap themselves.
Now I'm dragging a dead girl to my car.
Didn't I just say I'm the janitor?
Look out for.
Wow. I was not far off at all. That was yesterday's job. All right. So let's... Someone was really busy, that's for sure. Up we come. But do you really need the torture shaft here? Was that necessary? And, alright, I have an actual logical question here. How is there a dead body sitting on the top of the attic stairs here? Is there another way to get out of the attic? Yep, I'm just gonna let that be for a minute.
My stomach's already in knots.
Well, you know, you gotta learn somewhere. Well, the drug dealer was quit doing his own shit in order to apparently chase a different high. I would say this game is probably not
Bad to absolutely horrible.
for those who...
If I bail, the cops will find out what happened here. Sooner or later.
Not for someone who has a weak
This
stomach.
might lead them to Tyler. Tyler will surely lead them to me.
Now, if I were actually this person, I would be trying to give these victims a nice, actual, like, burial of some sort. Like, something respectable. If not a burial, then, I don't know, find a way to get rid of evidence and allow them to be found nicely by the police. So that hopefully any family members would find them, but I don't think I get that choice. I just get to toss them in the back of my truck. Okay.
That guy who killed you? Yeah. He'll be in the body bag right next to yours. Sorry.
Well, on, with, Kick and Twitch, when I changed over to this particular game, it put a little thing at the bottom of my screen saying that this was for mature audience. YouTube doesn't have that option.
Why do psychos love classical music so much?
That explains where the piano music was coming from.
I should never have gotten involved with this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Looks like Rob was a real freak.
I'll take whatever evidence I can, though. Yeah, if YouTube can get around to adding, like, what games someone's playing when they're live, that would be nice to have as well. I mean, it's obviously a feature that's already in use.
That's very vintage. Just like me.
Hey, I'm in my 30s. I wouldn't say I'm vintage yet.
Using mop here is pretty much as ineffective as mopping around.
No, because if I were to be vintage, I'd have to at least be higher quality. No, I'm just getting old. Scrub-a-dub-dub. More blood in the tub. Okay, apparently I need to punch this first. No, I don't mind breaking up these blood paintings.
Damn, she was just a student.
This guy really is
Fucking psycho.
he's pretty calm for all that's going on. Yeah, I mostly like to joke about getting old, but sometimes it does feel that way.
What a rotten luck. To end up having to cover up for a serial killer.
Oh, I don't want to punch it. I want to pick it up. Guessing there's no faster way than just the same way I got out before. Alright. Looks like I'm done here. Yeah, they really do make a sim out of anything, don't they? Alright, let's see here. Is there anything else that needs to be done? Alright, it says everything's been done. So I'll just Be on the safe side, I'll clean up my bucket. And now I don't care if it spills because it's just clean water. There we go. Good enough.
3 bodies in my car. Is it still me behind the wheel?
Well, unfortunately, fortunate it's not that I'm the one that made them bodies, but I still have to clean it. I wonder if there's a point where you actually have to deal with cops after this. All right. Oh, I guess there are a couple other musical things I missed. No, definitely not. $7,000 for 1 hour of work is pretty decent, but not for that. Looks like I've got a little. All right. Photo with friend or maybe kid or something.
Who's a good boy?
Yeah. Got my puppy. All right. All right, got a little boy somewhere, it looks like. Very small bathroom. Holy cow. Either I just moved in or I'm really not that cleanly. Either way. All right. Well, I think that's going to end my stream for tonight. It has been a pleasure to finally get back on and spend this time with everyone here. So I really do appreciate you guys sticking with, even if it is sometimes a while between streams or video posts. So thank you so much. Have a great night.